is that for you to be able to impact a generation, you must have a clear vision for your life. This is very important. It's unfortunate that we live in a generation that may not be as visionary as we should be. There is such distraction in our generation, especially among the young people. There is a clamor for our space. There is a clamor for our attention. The social media, as important as it is, it's been beneficial and we're taking advantage of it now to be a blessing. But there is a very demonic and subtle distraction that this generation is falling prey to. And it is important that we find a way of getting back in order. Vision is very important. Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 7, it says, "Lo, I come, as it is written of me in the volume of the book, to do thy will." Vision gives you focus. Vision gives you direction. Vision prunes your relationships. Vision prunes your activities. You get busy but not doing many things. Your energy is coordinated. Your energy is directed towards specific kingdom assignments. It is important to find a vision for your life. Your assignment is simply your contribution to kingdom come, your contribution to the revelation of the Christ and the exaltation of the same. The role that you have been divinely given as far as the revelation of the glory of God is concerned. And I want to challenge everyone listening. It is important to sit back. Your ambition is not your assignment necessarily. It can be incorporated in your assignment, but it's important for us to find a vision for our lives. A lot of people live meaningless lives, and we allow culture and status quo to define the next thing in our lives. Go to school, the next thing marriage, the next thing a job, the next thing children, the next thing, a sense of significance, and then people pass on to glory. It's not a very fulfilling life. It is important for us to be able to sit down, and on this day, my birthday, I'm using the opportunity to challenge a generation to sit down. I had the privilege to be greatly mentored by Dr. Miles Monroe, and one of his books, the first of his books that I read many years ago, was Discovering Your Purpose. That book radically transformed my life. It just set the coordinates of my focus. And today I live a very busy life, but then I am happy that my being busy is not shadow boxing. It is an intentional press towards accomplishing specific divine goals and visions. It is important. We must have clear visions for our lives, and those visions must be broken into goals, not erratic goals that we just have today and then have tomorrow. There are many people who just fabricate goals here and there. There must be sustainability to our pursuit. You can't just choose to do this today, choose to do that tomorrow. You will not be able to influence a generation like this. One thing I can tell you about this generation is that they respect focus. This generation respects sustainability. You will never be able to accord honor from this generation when you vacillate in your convictions and your focus. With all humility, today you are celebrating my life and what God has done, primarily because there has been consistency and focus. Anyone who knows me, whether it was 20 years ago, 10 years ago, I've been at the same thing, pursuing to see that the life of God, the reality of God is replicated across the earth. This is why I live. This is why I breathe. This is why I sleep. Everything I do is in honor of that vision. And so we must challenge ourselves to find meaning for our lives. When you find your vision, it will direct you, direct marriage, direct your job, direct your location where you settle, direct everything about your life. This is very, very important. We must also, still speaking about vision, let me say this. Many people, truly speaking, many people, I would say, are visionary. We've been able to find something to do with our lives. But I think the challenge for many people is that we just stop at the realm of visions, and we never come up with strategies for actualizing that vision. It is not enough to have a vision. I want to have a great ministry. I want to build a great business. I want to be a good family man. I want to be a good career person, and so on and so forth. Most people have passed that realm of just documenting something that they think they want to stake their lives for. But I am challenging everyone listening to me and everyone watching, master the science of achievement. It is very important. The strategy that turns dreams and visions to reality. It is important. It is wonderful to have a vision, but it is noble when the vision speaks. Today, by the grace of God, what we celebrate that we call koinonia, what we celebrate, the ministry that the Lord has committed to my hand, was once a vision in the heart of a young man. But by the grace of God, through the networking of systems and spiritual strategies, today has become a blessing to everyone around the globe. And so I am challenging us. There are businesses, there are dreams that we have, there are ministries that are locked up from within our spirit. And many people continue to write these visions. They go for retreats. I want to build a house. I want to do this and that. But many of us have not mastered the science, the technology for achievement. That is a whole subject. I'm trusting by the grace of God that the Lord will grant grace as the weeks and the months progress, and when we have the opportunity to make contact with ourselves again so that the ministry of transformation continues. I trust that I'll be sharing specific strategies that we will be able to use to achieve dreams. You'll never move forward. You'll never truly be motivated when all you have is vision. As important as that is, you must be able to know how to turn dreams into reality. Praise the Lord. The